Hello friends, good day to all. This is Valia and I'm your maths tutor and I hope you are doing well in mathematics. So in the previous lessons, I'm explaining you about what are the fractions, how can we add and subtract the fractions. So now in this video, I'm explaining you how we convert and how we add the mixed fractions. So let's start. So first we know that the mixed fraction, which type of fraction we call the mixed fraction? Mixed fraction consists of a natural number and a fraction, right? Uh, how can we obtain mixed fraction? By combining of these two, we get mixed fractions. First is natural number and a fraction, right? For example, 5, 2/3, right? This is a natural number and this is a fraction. We get a mixed fraction. So how can we solve these type of mixed fractions? How can we convert into an improper fraction? First, we can change into a fraction. We can change into a simplest form because this is a mixed fraction. So we know that when we multiply 5 times 3, we got 15, and 15 and add 15 plus 2. And we add 2 in the 15, we got 17. So 17/3 is a improper fraction. We get improper fraction, right? 5 times 3, we get 15 because we can multiply these numbers and then add. So 5 times 3, 15, and 15 add 2, we got 17. So 17/3 is an improper fraction, right? And how can we convert it into a simplest form? Right? How can we convert? We can divide these terms. So we can divide 17/3. 3 times 5, we got 15, and I can subtract. And we get 2. 2 is our remainder. So how can we write these types of in the mixed fraction? We know that the 2 is the remainder, right? And 5 is our quotient, which we can obtain, and 3 is a divisor, which we can divide, right? So the quotient, so divisor remains the same, and quotient put it here, and in the top, in the numerator, we can write remainder, which is 2, right? So 5, 2/3 is your answer. And one more thing we can explain you. The 17, what we call the 17? 17 is a dividend, right? How can we convert the mixed fraction into an improper fraction? We can also write this time, we can also find, this is another method. Dividend is equals to divisor multiplied by quotient, add remainder, and divisible by divisor, right? Because we know that the divisor remains the same in the whole process. So how can we get? So our divisor is 3 multiplied by quotient. Quotient is 5. And what is the remainder? Remainder is 2. And what is the divisor? Divisor remains the same, right? 3 times 5, 15. 15 add 2, we got 17. So 17/3. This is the second method. How can we obtain mixed fraction into an improper fraction, right? And I hope it's clear for you. Now the next question is convert 1, 15/48 into an improper fraction. In this question, we can explain you one thing also. What we can 1, we can write it 1 15/48, right? So how can we convert into an improper fraction? We know that divisor into quotient plus remainder and divisor. So 48 multiply 1, add 15, and the divisor remains the same, right? So 48 add 15, over 48. What we can get? We can get 63 over 48. And we know this is not the simplest form. We can get converted into simplest form. How can we convert? We know that we can cut into 3 times, right? So we got 21 over 16. So the next question is, how can we add the mixed fractions? 2, 1 over 3, add 4, 1 over 5. First we can convert it into improper fraction, right? So 3 times 2, 6, 6 add 1, we got 7 over 3. Now add 5 times 4 and add 1, which is 21 over 5. And what we can see? We can see these are the unlike denominators. How can we solve these types of questions? First, we can convert it into the like fractions, right? These are the unlike denominators. First, we can convert it to the like denominators. How can we convert it? By the LCM, because we know that the denominators will not same. So the LCM of 3 and 5 is 15. 3 and 5 is 15. So which number we can multiply to get an equivalent fraction, right? So 21, 3. So now we get an equivalent fraction, 35 over 15, add to 3 over 15. So now the denominators remain the same and we add both the numerators, right? So 98 over 15. So how can we convert 98 over 15 into a simplest form? Now we can divide 98, 15. We know that 15 is a divisor, 98 is dividend. So how many times we got 98? So now we can multiply by 6. So we got 90 and 8 is a remainder. So how can we write? We know that which is divisor, right in the denominator, and the remainder right in the numerator, and the divisible, then the quotient is right in that manner. So this is your answer, and I wish that you got it properly. Okay, I hope you understand all these things. If you have any query, so you can ask me in the comment section. So thank you friends, stay blessed and enjoy learning.